Movie buffs, welcome back to the Movie Bay. This is D. In today's video, I'm going to do something new. It's a new series. It's going to be a series that's not going to last super long. But what I did was, now this is a play off the Rad 9 challenges, where it's just 9 movies, hence Rad 9. But what I'm going to do with this series, starting with 1960, we're going to do one movie. So we're going to go to the 60s. We're going to do the 60s. We're going to do the 70s. We're going to do the 80s, the 90s, 2000, 2010, 2010 to 2020. So I'm going to pick my 9 best movies from each decade. And we're going to start with the 1960s. So these are the 9 best movies in my collection, one for each year, for a total of 9. So and I'm doing 9 movies, so I'm doing from 60 to 69. So let's get it. Starting with 1960, we're going to go with Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. Psycho is a banger, a classic horror film, one of the best. This is 1960's Psycho. 1961, we're going to go with Breakfast at Tiffany's. Breakfast at Tiffany's. This is a good movie. It's a classic. I particularly love the performances in this movie, and I thought it was humorous too. 1962, we're going to go with Gregory Peck, Robert Meacham, and Polly Bergen in Cape Fear. Cape Fear, classic. 1963, we're going to go with Steve McQueen, James Garner, and Richard Attenborough in The Great Escape. 1964, we're going to go with Sean Connery in Goldfinger. 1965 and 1966, these 2 movies are in the same collection. So we're going to go with A Fistful of Dollars. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're going to go with For a Few Dollars More. And then we're going to go with The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly for 65 and 66. For 1967, we're going to go with Sidney Poitier and Rod Steiger in In the Heat of the Night. Classic. And for 1968, we're going to go with Steve McQueen again, Bullet. Last but not least, 1969, we're going to close this one out with The Wild Bunch. Let's recap this real quick and close it out. 1969, The Wild Bunch. 1968, Bullet. 1967, In the Heat of the Night. 1966, we got The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And then we got For a Few Dollars More for 65. 64, we got Goldfinger. For 63, we got The Great Escape. For 62, we have Cape Fear. For 61, we got Breakfast at Tiffany's. And for 1960, we have Psycho. So those are the best movies in my collection that represent the 60s, one from every year. It wasn't too tough for these. As we move up to the 70s, 80s, and definitely the 90s, it's going to be... I know you guys are going to be pissed, like, why you didn't pick this one? Why you didn't pick that one? But for this one was fairly easy. I don't have a ton of movies in my collection that represent the 60s. I got enough, but these were easy picks. Let's see what happens when I do the 1970s next. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.